Hello and welcome. My name is Alistair, and today I'm gonna do an SEO demo on a website which has been brought forward to by one of my newest friends. So they got a number from one of my colleagues, and they also listened to a podcast. Is what they told me when they contacted. So I thought to do this video so that mostly they are busy people, and they're also busy. Sometimes we might not find time to discuss what I saw on the website, and sometimes we might also not I might not be able to explain everything on a phone or telephonically. So what I'm gonna do a quick analysis of the home page. Just a quick analysis just on the home page using no tool currently, and then after a quick analysis on the page, I'm gonna do a home page in on-page SEO using a tool called SEO Quick, which is a Chrome extension. Then I'm gonna do keywords research via Google Keyword Planner. Then lastly, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do also a website analysis via SEMrush, and I think lastly we're gonna do some competitor analysis. So I hope they'll find time to watch this. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. I will highly appreciate it. I post content about digital marketing and many other services frequently. If you would click that bell icon and receive notifications whenever I post content, I will be so very happy if you do that. I'm a Google Ads certified digital marketer based in Cape Town, South Africa. Also share my a few certificates which I have, but mostly my knowledge is practical and experience based. Most of my knowledge I then later on had to look for qualifications when I wanted to find a job. But anyway, that's another story. So the first thing is let's try to define SEO. I probably have defined it already, and if you are maybe you have a website you want an SEO analysis or help through SEO, I'm gonna try to, if you leave first subscribe, because I won't help an unsubscribed person. First subscribe, then leave a comment with a link to your website, and your phone number will be confidential. I think with a link to your website, and I'll do an SEO analysis there. Then after that I will look for your contact details on your website, definitely, and maybe you might see your website being a video or on YouTube again, or but definitely I will, if I do SEO on your website, I will definitely contact you. It's subject to, I don't know how many requests I will get, so it's just subject to terms and conditions. Maybe I will do the first 5, or maybe I will do them, or I don't know how many people will show up. But if you leave your website address in the link in the description below, I will be glad to give you a free audit, as I'm doing right now. So let's dive into it. So what do you expect on a website, and what is SEO? SEO is search engine optimization, as the word says. Search engine optimization, which means we are optimizing the website for search engines, which are Google. In my eyes, as I always say, in my eyes, if we are in South Africa, search engine optimization is just for Google. Other websites, other search engines, they are just a tiny minority, but Google is the most important. So when we are optimizing a website, we optimize pages. There is the full site SEO for the whole website. Then there is on-page SEO, that's search engine optimization for page by page. Take for example the about page, the services page, the contact us, and the home page. those are individual pages on a website. So there's search engine optimization for these individual pages and search engine optimization for the whole website, and say and all this search engine optimization on individual pages and for the whole website is called on-site search engine optimization. Then we have off-site search engine optimization. That's search engine optimization you do on other websites or on other platforms like social media and directory websites and many other things, and other people's websites. So that being said, let's dive into the home page. Is the most important page. So what we have here, we have an H1 header. This is, in Google's eyes, this is the most important word on a page. Why? It's the H1 header. It like gives direction to Google on what's being said on this page. So it's like Google is not concerned about per se companies or stuff. They are concerned about solving people's queries. So for example, if trying to do SEO on your website, try to have the user in mind. Like on a normal day, for a person to visit my website, what are they going to be looking for? Or I can say, what are they looking for? If they are to come on my website, what exactly will they be looking for? I think that's a proper way to see it. What exactly will they be looking for? That's a proper way. So that what prompts people to come to a website. Those are what we call keywords. Those are the words that matter the most. Yes, people, if you have a well-marketed brand name, for example, here they have their name. Probably, yes, a person can search through their name, they properly appear. If you type their name, they will probably appear on top. That's claiming their name. Let me just demonstrate. But it's rare unless someone has heard about your law firm, your company, their first, cause it's their name. But mostly it's rare. It's rare mostly because people would search using keywords which are popular to the field. Let's take, for example, this is the legal field. Most probably people will be looking for lawyers. Maybe if we would scroll here, maybe for family law matters, for labor law matters, for civil litigation, for estates and trusts. Those are the things which they will be looking for. So that being said, so I expect a keyword here. So that keyword will be defined later on by what we'll see in Search Console, in Google Keyword Planner, on what exactly, which are the words which people use when they are looking for lawyers or advocates in Cape Town, because they are based in Cape Town. So I will try to do a Cape Town search. So here we expect a word like Cape Town based lawyers, like this one, Cape Town based lawyers, here on the word justice, because the word justice I think might be improper here. Yes, law is all about justice, but we wanna do SEO or wanna optimize our website in a way that speaks to Google, in a way that speaks to Google, so that they be able to bring forth the website whenever a person searches something on Google. So ranking for the word justice is impossible and totally impossible. Let's see if we type the word justice here, what happens? Who comes first? And how many websites are competing for this word? these are the websites, the number of websites competing for that word, and it's impossible to find even a South African website. It's there, the government. I will also mention the importance of that website later. So it's totally impossible to win on that word. And more so, no one will come, no client will come to search the word justice when they are looking for a lawyer. Yes, sometimes they may, but I don't think so. Okay, then the first paragraph is also very important. I can say, oh, this part is so important in Google's eyes, or in Google's on their spiders when they are crawling the website. They need keywords like, let's say, Cape Town-based attorneys could be here and here. Then we would say that this heading part is properly optimized. And the word contact us also is this pattern would be improper. Why? We need keywords. You don't overstuff keywords, but you need your keywords to be on strategic points. So this is what we call the anchor tag. So your anchor tag is also very important when to Google's eyes when they are crawling your website. They would want to see your anchor tags, some of them or some of them with keywords. So the proper keyword for this one is, according to my suggestion, would be maybe contact Cape Town based attorneys, or contact a lawyer, or contact an attorney. That would be better. We are telling Google here that we are attorneys. The first word also should have something to do with attorneys, and we are telling, but that this doesn't mean it's just what I can call an impromptu analysis of the website before using professional tools. We'll then go to professional tools and you'll see what we discover. Then the next part will be this one, which gives a customer a brief of what's being offered here. So again, this is a mistake. We would want this button here to go somewhere, to click to go somewhere. A Google spider will come to crawl on this website. Once it discovers that some buttons, they are called broken links, are broken, some links are broken, it automatically maybe penalizes the website, or automatically maybe ranks it below some of the other websites. And we'll see exactly, SEMrush will help us to see this website's rankings, so that will be fun. Okay, so this is proper: civil litigation, labor law, family law, estate trust. All these other I think they are H4 or H3 headers are speaking well now, because they are really supporting the attorney side, because Google expects also something to do with lawyers or with their legal matters or justice to feature things like civil litigation, labor law, family law and stuff. That was proper. That was properly done, except for the read more anchor tag, which is improper. Then the size of the website, I think, is too small for the home page. I expect a lot here, which we will discuss more when we do competitor analysis. And reviews are a good thing. Why? Because Google also would want to look for them. On the footer, this 2021 should change. Now it's 2022. It should have changed to 2022. Okay, that being said, I think I've done just a quick analysis from my point of view. Now I'm gonna use professional tools. So I'm gonna start with the Chrome extension called SEO Quick. it's a free Chrome extension. If you are not a Chrome extension per se, so sorry for that, it's a Opera Mini extension. If you are using the Opera Mini browser, you can just quickly say SEO Quick browser for Opera Mini. So this it's not perfect, their stats are not perfect, and they will never be perfect. I don't know what they are using to generate this, so I'm gonna use it to try and to do our own page SEO and on site SEO. So they say the website in Google's index is ranked, I think that will be in South Africa, ranked number 8, which I doubt, but we will see. We'll see. They are saying it's ranked number 8, probably in the legal fraternity, which we'll see later. Then in Bing's index it's number 2, which we will see later, and in SEMrush size it's number 1. We'll see if this one is clear, but I don't normally trust this. What I trust it the most is on when I'm doing page diagnosis or on page SEO. It will help us on things, on some of the mistakes on the page, and how we can go about it, and also it will help on competitor analysis. So let's try to analyze this page. So we go to click on diagnosis. Okay, if we click on diagnosis, it's gonna tell us all the errors on the page, which is a good thing. Let me try it again. It encountered an error, I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why it's crashing. Okay, so page info, it also says title. So the title of the page is their name, which is proper. That's why they are appearing on Google. I think this is the whole website. That's why they are appearing on Google when you type in their name. That's why the website is appearing number 1. I commend them for that. So their website, we can say it has no meta description. I would love to show you some of them with meta descriptions and meta keywords. These are so important. The meta keywords, those are the ones which speak to Google. So we would expect meta keywords like lawyers in Cape Town, lawyers near you, and attorneys, maybe divorce attorneys, labor lawyers in Cape Town. Those are the meta keywords we would expect. That will tell Google automatically that this website is about this. When people are looking for this website, for this information, probably also include this website. Meta description, it's a brief description about what they are offering. So this is I can say the home page or the whole website combined. So let's go to, I wonder, do this page. Forgive me for the background sound. I probably share a place with some people, so they're also exercising their rights. So give me a like for that. Okay, if you are watching it on Facebook or you are watching on YouTube, give me a like or so, subscribe. Okay, let me try to do on page. I don't know why it's crashing. I will probably solve that. Page info, diagnosis. Yeah, diagnosis is crashing. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see page info. Okay, now it's worked. Okay, now it has worked. So I want to see, this will help us see the problems. They will list errors on this page and what what was done properly. So conical, the first website URL, this one, they say 22 characters are okay, which is cool. Then conical tags. So conical tags, these ones, the links. So they are saying they failed to find where this link was linked, or if there was any pattern which links to that one, which is okay. We don't care for on that. Then meta description. So the errors are in red, then what's done properly is in green, then warnings are in blue. So the first warning we are given here is the meta description, which we saw earlier on, then the meta keywords, which we saw earlier on, then H1 headers, H2, H3, H4. The developer didn't label those words which I was saying. I think this is an H1 header. It wasn't labeled properly and there's no keywords, or they are simply saying the H1 headers don't have any keywords in particular. Okay, you see that one is even in H2. In H2, why choosers? It's H2. Oh, they are H2. There's no H1. So justice was probably was supposed to be in H1. So I was saying the word justice here was supposed to be in H1. Most of them are H2, H3s, which I think the developer didn't do a good job there on. Image out, or they have out attributes, which is cool. Frames, flash, schema markup and stuff. So this helps us monitor all blunders which need to be corrected. So it's a very good tool. So the other important thing is the Google Analytics is not monitoring your website, which I think would be key on my demonstration here. So if you check, there is a video appearing on top here. I'll probably make sure that what follows here on top is a link to a specific part where I talk about Google Search Console, so that you really understand why it is necessary to submit your website to Google, so that they index them and know that there is a website out there. Probably they have crawled it, but they need also to be notified and to be given the proper permission to constantly monitor your website. So as you see here, SEO Quick has helped us to detect that this Google service, Google platform is not monitoring the website. So that being said, we'll come back to SEO Quick when we do competitor analysis. Okay, let's do a very interesting thing now. We want to see what people, as I said, we needed keywords on our website. So what are people what words are people using to search for lawyers in Cape Town? Before we do that, let's just do SEMrush. Then SEMrush, why are we doing SEMrush, a SEMrush scan? So that we see the competitors and the real rankings of the website, and which keywords are they ranked for, and many other things, which SEMrush. And SEMrush is a free, it gives you a free trial every day, I think every 24 hours, to scan one website link. So it's so handy. I use it each and every day to analyze, to check my stats, mostly on my website and on my clients' website. I hope this is not confusing, but I hope by the end I will know everything and really give a final. This is Google Keyword Planner. You can also use it, it's free. If you have a Gmail account, you open a Google Ads account, it's free to use this tool. It's free for anyone. So Google here, they are the ones who own the Google search engine, so they constantly have the data on how many people exactly are searching for a specific word based on month-to-month basis. So they really know. It's a handy tool to know how many people are searching for a specific word, and what you want is to target a word which is a keyword which has the most searches, so that you appear whenever people are searching for a specific query. So the word lawyer receives approximately 1k to 10k searches per month, which is good, and the competition is low, so which is a good thing actually in Cape Town. If you try to speak to utilize this keyword like lawyer somewhere, let's say lawyer, you can say lawyers near you, let's say lawyer, you can say lawyers near you, because most people who are not that technical, they actually use generic ways to search for maybe what we can say professional services. So I understand lawyers too. That's just a joke, but I understand lawyers to be people with the deep jargon and stuff, which most people don't understand like me, but I will say obviously on your website it's not that needed sometimes, because you want to answer what people are searching. Okay, I hope I put my point properly without generating some debate. Okay, let's go to the other words. So here we want real words. Lawyer, yes, is a good word, but probably that's too generic. Someone might search for lawyer wanting to know, maybe it's a student who wants to be a lawyer in future. Someone might search the word lawyer, maybe just wanting the definition of a lawyer. But we really want words with some intent. Like if a person is searching using this word, they really need a lawyer. And that's a word like lawyers near me, with approximately 100 to 1,000 searches per month. Competition, you can see even the competition is medium. It means it has some competition. There are some people going for this word, and even the bids, if you see a bid of something like 34 to 30, means people are even paying to have their websites up on Google Ads. Divorce lawyers near me, this one is so to point that most people, like 100 to 1k people search for this word in Cape Town. I will then shift the query to be a South African query, and we see how many people are searching in South Africa for those specific words. So let's sitters near me, you see it's another keyword. So these are the words which I expect here on the website. How do I expect them? We expect each and every page, especially this one, should feature almost all these words, the home page, because it's the most important page. Then we would name each and every page, not like home, but we'll name it after a certain word, then hyperlink it, which is a strategy to win SEO. So we have seen the words. Let's just, for interest's sake, let's just make it a South African issue. Let's see how many people are searching for those words in South Africa. If it means it's a law firm covering the whole country, let's see how the whole country responds. You can see now the search I think would have improved. The word lawyer 10k to, yeah, it hasn't improved that much, but 1k to 10k people are searching for these words. So if it's a law firm covering like the whole country or so many territories, you see that these are the words. You don't need more. These are the words which people are using, and your website should be speaking mostly these words. So I will then define what I mean by speaking these words, because it's not all about just speaking those words, but it's all about also making some sense, and also because the website is for portraying your story there. Who are you? How best can you solve people's problems? Why are you different from the others? And making sure that, because if you look on this website, what will make a difference, what will compel a person to order a service from you? That's the thing you want. So these days people are so they are so detail. The consumer is now so detail focused. Sometimes they would need even an introductory video here. We will see when we search for competition. I'll probably take a website from the first world countries, the lawyers from there, and you see that they mean serious business. Okay, let's do SEMrush. Now we want to do an overall analysis of the website. So SEMrush is as I said before, it gives you a basic free 1-day trial to search one link, so that you can see and configure this plugin so that it works in a good way, so that it works in a good way. It doesn't distract the search results, so that it won't distract, because it becomes so filthy when you have all that data there. So the best ranked website is that one, www.attorneys.co.za. I don't think it's actually a law firm, but it's a word. It's a word. Maybe it's a website which lists attorneys. So this is the top ranked website. So you will try to outcompete this one, so that you get the most out of your website. So probably outcompeting a directory won't do you much favor. Let's see how the attorneys are listed here. So the best thing will be trying to have a backlink. Let this website also speak your website. Okay, I will demonstrate that when we speak about backlinks later. Okay, yeah, I think this would be a proper winner. This is the proper winner. This is the proper winner, and it will be so easy to outrank them. Not that easy, but it will be easier, because I definitely saw one thing here. Their website has no SSL certificate, which might lead to penalties with Google, and their website is probably the worst website ever I've seen. I don't mean to start any dispute, but according to me and according to what I see, it's not proper. The load, it's so slow, and a few other things, but it's ranked now in what, probably it's taking the top spot. Okay, so wanna do a SEMrush on this website and see, and that will make me demonstrate what I want to demonstrate, so that I don't confuse things here. I wanna demonstrate their website against the top ranked website, so that you see, I drive my point home. Excuse me for that, so that I drive my point home. Okay, and I wanted the authority score. So authority score is a score given from 1 up to 100, whereby search engines say your website, probably mostly because it's being cited by other people, and they also look at things like what time, how many people contact you after visiting your website, how many people are referencing your website, and many other things. So the more the authority score, the more the rankings, from 1 up to 100. So you would want your website to have a better authority score. So I wanna compare their authority score against the best ranked website, so that you really see why their website doesn't pop when you search for lawyers near me. That's all I wanted. Or when you search for lawyers near, so that you really see why. And I will show some opportunities. Like, there is a real opportunity to outrank this website, which is for sure, which is ranked number 1 when you search lawyers near me. Why? Because they have no SSL certificate. Google probably penalizes you for not having that. However, I think also their age gives them some kind of advantage. Let's see how best. So SEO is all about reverse engineering what the others have done properly and making it more on your website. So organic traffic search, which means organic traffic from search, how many visitors their website is getting from people who search on Google. It's probably 0. Paid traffic, are they using ads? No. Backlinks are the websites which refer back to your websites. They only have one backlink, and backlinks are so important. Why? Because they boost in helping your authority, and also to show Google that you are one of the top rated websites. So how to get backlinks for a lawyer is so simple. You would write quality blog posts about so many matters, like people want to know how can they solve their certain labor disputes. I've done also industrial relations in college sometime later. I know a bit of this one. So you would want to know how maybe to settle disputes with your employees, certain disputes. Maybe there was a sexual harassment. People would want to know how in South Africa people are solving that. Or what's the best way to report? What's the procedure? How can I sue someone? So you would need to constantly write blog posts and post them on different sites. I know newspaper journalists are running out of ideas on what to write. They will also probably need maybe legal advice on their newspapers, like a legal section column. I've read a newspaper, there's a legal section there where constantly some lawyers are advising people or are writing articles about certain matters. So that's what you expect. The only problem might be maybe sometimes people are busy, but it's only that just to find certain topics and maybe look for a ghosty writer. I can even write for you some content. So we definitely need a blog here. And if you see on this website, which is ranked number 1, they have a blog. What I think makes their website pop on top is they are writing that content. Five steps to find a top lawyer, a DUI lawyer, fraud lawyers in Cape Town, 6 things you must never do if you want bail. You see, what I was demonstrating and what I was speaking about, it's all about writing content and making the website bigger and trying to address the people's concerns. Then Google sees that these people are really there to help solve the queries of people. So we'll probably do a SEMrush on their website also to see, so that we have a good comparison of the website I'm doing an SEO audit and the top ranked website. Let's see. I hope my trial isn't finished. I hope so. Okay, meanwhile it's loading. I was demonstrating how to get backlinks. So distribution per country, there's no data, probably because Google is not monitoring the website. It's not on Search Console. Organic keywords, you are ranked for no keyword at all. Organic research, there's no data. Why? Because your website is not monitored by Google. The website's backlink is only this one. Let's see, to just try to check for interest's sake to see who is linking their website. There's a proper need to really do some SEO, because we'll see on a top ranked website how that data comes out, so that you really, I drive my point home here, because we definitely need backlinks. Let me just write this. We need backlinks. We need traffic to the website. Traffic. My internet now is betraying me. Okay. Also, this is a backlink on that website, which is linking this website. They just rate websites. So I think that's the only one which they maybe automatically indexed their website and put it there. Or probably it's also a backlink which might lead to penalties. So I don't think it's much proper. So that's it from SEMrush. Let's see. Let me wait for the internet to load. Probably I will delete this part so that we see how top ranked websites perform exactly. So here we are with a top ranked website in their field, and the top ranked website is interesting. It is some data, fortunately. So the top ranked website in South Africa, it is an authority score of 10 from 100 to 10, and SEMrush shows that the authority score increased by 38.97% from last month, which means they are constantly working on their website. They are writing content, blog posts, as I have shown, which are keyword focused, like DUI attorneys in Cape Town. It's a keyword on its own. If we would search for DUI attorneys in Cape Town, you might even find their website on top. Why? They are writing content based on queries which people are using to search on Google. Let's see what amount of search that keyword is before you even analyze their website. You have things to really, you have some interesting things. Unfortunately, the monthly search is low, but still it's a keyword. One person might be looking for that, and in Google's eyes, is still they still find it relevant. They are number one again in Google's eyes. They are number one again on that. Number one again. So that's what you want also on your website. They are writing blog posts. Their website is bigger, because the number of pages on your website and the size of the website on its own speaks something. So a website should have content, frequent blog posts, blogging, especially nowadays videos. People are doing videos. When if I would compete these guys, I would probably also do some strategies to do videos on things which they did as blog posts. I won't review much in case they come here, and also they will see how they are being planned against, but it's not an offense on its own, because we are really, it's just an SEO thing. Okay, so the authority score is super. Organic search traffic, the amount of traffic they are getting per month from Google, from the search engine, from people who searched as I searched, it's 1.2k, which means they are making a lot of money from nothing. From what, if I tell you today I'm gonna charge you 200 rand or 500 rand for SEO per month for a period of 1 year, so that you receive some results, you're probably gonna be against me. But the results never lie. Like, if after 1 year you are going to get this much visitors to your website per month, it means more money, more clients. That didn't happen on its own, because they have 111 backlinks, websites which are referring to them, and their traffic flow. To see, in order for you to see that they've invested something into SEO, you would see by this graph, because it shows from this period, April 2020, they didn't receive much traffic until, and they started, only the boom came here in 2022, which means all this period they were investing their time in SEO. The boom came in 2020, and it's still growing, because I think they are doing a really aggressive SEO. They don't pay Google to have any visitors over there, and these are all the visitors they coming to their website. 79% coming from South Africa, 12% from US. I think those are the spiders from Google. This is the flow of, you can see. So you expect here also the graph to show something like that. So there's a lot of work to do. We need to improve the authority score. We need to make sure that Google is monitoring the website. We need to bring more traffic from social media and many other platforms. We need backlinks, definitely. We need backlinks, and those are some of the things you would need. Let's see the keywords they are ranked for. Top ranked keywords, DUI, this one which I have searched for, and they are really ranked for. SEMrush is never lying. Here we searched for this word, and they are here. Number one, because that one is a directory. They are really ranked top. Elements of, okay, let's really see the finer details of their keywords. Free legal advice, how to oppose some cases. For DUI alone, they are getting 1,000 people per month. Imagine. Let's see their keywords. The keywords they are ranked for. Top 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. And the most interesting thing is, probably we can make this video, but anyway, the most interesting thing would be, it would be so easy to outrank them. From what I see, number one, they don't have an SSO certificate. Number two, their website is not that appealing. So it will be so easy to go against this, but it will take some time. SEO is never a one-day event. It's a process. You need to invest in it a lot, and to do more strategies. So the strategy would be to try, by all means, restructure, redesign this website, to put a video on top here, whereby a lawyer is really speaking. We do YouTube videos, we do social media, we push the content, we do blog posts each and every week. We can do 2 blog posts and then see where it takes us to. But probably in 6 months time, results will be noticeable. So I have packages, SEO packages for my clients, which because I know if you are an attorney, probably time to write all those blog posts and to do all that online work will be tiresome, mostly because you have a lot of things to do. But there are people like me who have most of their time dedicated to this. It's probably a wise thing to try and work together. But you can also do it on your own, as I have demonstrated what to do. So to make this, to cut it short, to cut the long story short, this would be proper to say I've done the biggest part of this website. So my final conclusion would be from SEMrush, which says we should okay, before I do maybe the final conclusion, let's just for interest's sake do a comparison of these two to see the gap in between. SEO Quick will help us check the gap in between them. So we are going to compare the websites, which one is outranking the other. This is for competitor analysis purposes. But the position here is not that bad on Google. It's probably going to be easy to go to the top, I think so, because I don't think there is much SEO happening in the legal fraternity right now. It might be easy to. So these are the words we expect on the website: best criminal lawyers in Cape Town, free legal aid, best lawyers in Cape Town, list of attorneys, drunk driving, first offense South Africa. So people need to solve all these things. So the best way to do good SEO is to try to answer all those questions. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long, but I try so that it helps someone out there to properly audit their website and to see what needs improvement, to check how their competitors are doing. So I'm gonna share later on my SEO packages and what will be happening on a specific package. If you are considering working with me, then probably, as I said, if you are new, leave your website address in the comment section. I'll be happy to give you a free SEO audit. However, TNCs apply. I'll probably maybe do for the first 5, or I will extend so that it won't be an issue of the first 5. I'll just pick some 5 out of those who have probably gave me a subscribe, a like, and left a comment, so that it's interesting enough. Okay, meanwhile this is loading. This one is lying. I don't trust it that much. Let me leave that one. SEO person who can help them win that bid too. How to oppose bail application, free legal advice. Corrupt lawyers in South Africa, they are ranked number one, but all the other things, they might be not meant for clients, but they are meant for SEO. They want to make their website as big as possible. So free legal advice, Cape Town, lawyers in Cape Town, because you really want to address what people are looking for. Legal advice, free legal advice, you see now. So in this field, probably we'll discuss more with my client. Let me not review much strategies and leave it to just an audit, because I had been tempted to speak about the strategies to use. Now probably let me just go to, so the conclusion would be increase the authority score and the backlinks, try to improve the traffic through the strategies I will show with the client. So now for some people's sakes who might visit this video, I will probably share my SEO package. So that being said, I'm concluding this video now. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, I would love to see your like thing there, and follow my page is Digmarkhub on Facebook, Twitter. We are Twitter, Instagram. We are there, almost all those social media platforms. The bigger package means also more time dedicated to your website. Like you can see here, it's 4 hours dedicated to your SEO per day. 4 weekly blog posts and month-to-month reports, and there it will be 6 blog posts per week, which means 1 blog post per day. That will be hectic. So it means also it justifies the money, the price in custom SEO audit. Done month-to-month checks on your competitors, so we'll be deep on your competitors. Like we are checking them each and every month, what they are doing and how we can do. And the PR offensive is, we will try by all means to utilize any available public relations opportunity, like events and maybe it's media like newspapers. Try to make sure that if take for example it's a lawyer, might also try to make your name appear sometimes, because there are some cases which are newsworthy. So we try, if you do a newsworthy case, sometimes we would want your case your name to feature in a newspaper, so that it gives signals to Google to say you are in authority. Okay, and to backlink that to your website. So those are the SEO packages. Thank you very much for taking a look. You can probably just come on Google and search Digmarkhub. My website, I promise you, pops up tops. My name is Alistair Mapolis. I'm based in Cape Town, South Africa. If you were watching this, I hope it wasn't too long from anywhere in the world. Feel free to leave a link. I'll do a free SEO audit for you and contact you. Or probably you might see also your video is this one on YouTube or Facebook or any other platform. Thank you very much. I'm signing off.